I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. And the question I received from someone was, what do you say to a recruiter who calls with a job offer? Seems like a simple question, but I want to identify one thing that may have a cultural difference that affects the question. In some cultures, when people refer to a job offer, they're not talking about the offer of employment, they're talking about an offer of an opportunity. And as such, you listen intently to what is said to describe the job, ask follow-up questions, and then ascertain for yourself as to whether or not this is a position that you want to pursue. Now, if this is an actual offer of employment, you listen to the terms and conditions. What's the salary? What are the benefits? What sort of bonus policy do they have? Are there restricted stock units that are available to you? Are there options involved? You listen to all the variables for the position and ask follow-up questions. Has anything changed about the position since the time that I interviewed? We also don't know if this is a corporate or third-party recruiter. I'm going to deal with this as a corporate recruiter first and say if it's a corporate recruiter, you indicate to them you're thinking very favorably about the position. Can I sleep on it overnight? I just want to make sure there's no red flags that surface in the next 24 hours. But frankly, I can't see any that might occur. But in case I have a question, would you mind if I gave you a call? Great. You'll have a decision from me tomorrow. The reason I say tomorrow is if there's a problem, you want to start getting into the weeds with them. Compile your questions so that in this way you can have them resolved and not have this go on for a lengthy period of time. You also want to watch my video called The Easiest Way to Negotiate a Higher Salary for Yourself, because it's there that you'll learn one of the easiest and most gentle tactics to try and push the money up a little bit. Now, if you haven't watched it before, most of this is going to work, but and what won't work is all the front end stuff. But regardless, you'll find good pieces of advice there. Plus, there's another one called The Second Easiest Way to Negotiate a Higher Salary for Yourself that can also work here. Now, if it's an agency recruiter who's calling you up, what you might respond by saying is if they hit the money, you sound excited and you do much the same thing. You turn around, you indicate, I'm thinking very favorably about this, but they're not going to really have any information about changes in the position. They're not going to have any information about career opportunities other than, the BS that they tell people about every job, because they don't really know. So rather than put them in the position of lying to you, just stick with the money, the benefits, things along those lines. Watch my videos, see if you can up the money a little bit, even if it comes out of their pocket, so that this way you have the opportunity to improve your offer and feel happy about it. Again, waiting always works, but I never encourage the question of when do you need a decision by. Talk with them about coming back to them in the next day, because if you're not interested, just say no. If you are interested, try to negotiate a little bit to improve the offer, because the more money you receive, remember, your next raise is going to be predicated upon what your salary is now. Every $1,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 translates into a higher increase with your next review. So I hope you found this helpful. If you're interested in my coaching you or helping you with a salary negotiation, email me at jeffoaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, put the word coaching, and in the body, tell me the kind of help that you need. I also prepare people for interviews. I do resume and LinkedIn profile critiques. Matter of fact, if you go to thebiggamehunter.us, again, that is thebiggamehunter.us. Follow the tabs on top. There's a lot of useful information there. And if you're earlier in your search, one of the best places to get my best information is at jobsearchcoachinghq.com, because you can, if you sign up there, if you join, not only do you have access to great information, but you can ask me questions that I'll answer for you so that you don't make dumb mistakes that prove costly. Hope you have a great day. Take care.